Okay, Kevin, for the grand prize of $1 million, what color is the White House?
I know this.
5 seconds.
Oh, switching to Geico could save you a bunch of money on car insurance?
Okay. Judges? That's true, Kevin. They'll allow it. Congratulations. You're a winner.
Woo!
Geico, because saving 15% or more on car insurance is always a great answer.
Looking for a fun, exciting podcast, hot topics, and great guests? Don't go anywhere. You're in the right place. The Brian and Sherri Show with your hosts, Brian and Sherri. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the show. Brian here, and at some point, maybe joined by Sherri. So we'll just keep going. So, of course, we're on Facebook Live. Is everyone, I'm assuming, always is just there, just waiting for the notification that I've gone live. So I swear they just sit there and wait. So hello to Daniel Payton. Hello to my grandmother. Hello, everyone. And welcome. It's Friday. Yay! My day off tomorrow, thank God. So, yeah. So, hello, and thank you for watching. Kat, hello, Kat. James. Amber, well, my aunt. Just waiting for my sister here. Hopefully she'll be joining us. She knows it's Friday. So, hello, Wallace. So, for the time being, I'm by myself. So, it happens. But we're going to continue on without her. But anyways, so a couple of things that we have to go over, because I got a couple of messages from people. Happy Friday to you, Wallace. People were a little bit confused with the Tuesday announcement about the whole show. So I don't know what the confusion is, but I will clarify some things for you. So for the past almost 3.5 years now, we've used Blog Talk Radio. There's my sister. Hello. For our show, our online radio show, because I'm live right now on the internet. And I've gotten to the point where I am tired of them. So it's time to move on. So I announced Tuesday that our show will be moving to Spreaker. Same concept, nothing is changing. It's just it won't be on Blog Talk Radio anymore. So yeah, and there's a lot more benefits to that. We'll still be able to, people will still be able to download our shows through iTunes. And I believe in a day or so, our shows will be live on Google Play. You'll be able to download them for all those who use Android phones. So that's pretty exciting. You can use TuneIn, tunein.com. Our show is on there. Our show is on Stitcher, the Stitcher app. It's an app for both phones that you can download. You can listen to over 25,000 radio shows. Ours just happens to be one of them. And you can listen to us on the go or catch up or listen to past shows and, laugh your ass off, whatever you want to do. So that's going to be happening probably the first week of August. So there may be some shows, there may not be some shows until we kind of get a grasp of how to work this new system that is going to be in place. Along with Spreaker and, the iTunes and everything else, our show will be on iHeartRadio and a couple other places, I think, too. So, I mean, that comes with the whole Spreaker thing. So I'm kind of excited because our show's going to get out there even more. So, yes. What else I want to talk about? So, I know we talk about it every show, but I'm going to continue talking about it because we have to. For those who don't know, the Author Challenge is still happening. We started a new one. It started July 1st, and it ends November 1st. So if anybody out there is a writer or wants to become an author and, maybe contribute and put something out there, please do so. We're asking everyone to head to our website, which is www.briansherryshow.com. Hello, Missy. And go to, I think it's under events, right, Dan? Yeah, events, which I have to change. I didn't get there yet. I've been a little busy. And fill out the submission form. Just read the guidelines and whatever else, and fill out the submission form, and that way we can keep track of how many people are actually participating in this. So far we have a few. So, like I said, you have from July 1st to November 1st to come up with something and write something. And submit it. So that's something else that's going on. Something else that's going to be wrapping up fairly soon is the 2017 People's Choice Podcast Awards that we enter into every year and try to win that trophy. I've posted a video on our website, explaining the the directions in which you have to use in either to vote for our show, because voting ends July 31st. So the links are on there. I'll repost them. Please vote for our show. And I believe it's under People's Choice. That's where we found the show. So yeah, what else? Other things that are happening is I know some people are maybe unaware. Fantastic, Wallace. Well, I will definitely have to take a look and post it out there. Yeah. A lot of people don't realize that it's not just this show that's happening. It's also Sherri Clip, which Sherri Clip is every Monday and every Wednesday, and she has regular co-hosts for those shows. She has Lewis Smith, who is an author, archaeologist, teacher, whatever. That's her co-host on Mondays. And then you have her show on Wednesday, which is with Dr. Youngblood Jr. And he's a mineral extractor. I think that's what he wanted. Gold miner? I don't know. But it's very, very interesting show. I absolutely enjoy it. So you might want to check that show out as well, which it's on the same channel as this one for now. So check it out. So hello to Alicia. I think I said hello to my sister. Yeah. Joe William. Joe, I certainly will. I'll go on Facebook right now. I think I'm already on Facebook. Yep, there we are. So yeah, make sure everyone listens. Okay, let's see here. Main menu. Move. Okay. I'm just going to grab the link, and I'm going to post it right now. What? Just let everybody know, after you sign up, you have to sign up with an email. They want to make sure it's a real person. So after signing up, our show is in the People's Choice category. All right, so just let everybody know. There's the link. There you go, Joe. So yeah. So make sure you vote. Please vote. I don't know how many times I have to pay to be part of this, and I mean the money goes towards keeping the podcast awards alive and all that stuff. So I have a great voice. Oh, thank you. So yeah, I have to pay for this. So it's $10 every year. I have to pay for this, and to enter. And every year we lose. Although last year, I had no clue that this was even happening. So another award people were actually listening, and they gave us an award. So Sherri and I got an award last year. It says Best Podcaster Award. Plastic, but whatever. But anyways, we each got one. So that was very thoughtful. So I was very excited when we got those. But this year, I want the big crystal trophy that the podcast awards are giving out. So that's what my money went towards. So where is the link? Did I miss it? No, you probably did miss it. It's right there on our page. It's right above my video. It's podcastawards.com/app, /sign up. That is the link. And when you go there, you will fill out your name with your email address, and then it'll take you to the categories where you can vote. And like I said, we're in the People's Choice category, because that's where my sister found us anyways. I had a hard time finding it. So yeah. Oh, my Michael Kors shirt. Yeah. I got this in the Cape. So at Marshall's, I actually bought $60 worth of these shirts. I spent too much money, but I love Michael Kors. So, no, Sherri, Alicia. Unfortunately, she had some business to deal with her family, so I'm alone. But that's okay. So, because now I can talk about whatever I want. So, also, don't forget to get a hold of Sherri on either Sherri Clip or Sherri Johnson for any type of donations for the Eleanor Sonsini Animal Shelter, because we're still very much involved. Okay, Wallace. You better come back and watch. We're very much involved. Hello, Savi. So, with the Eleanor Sonsini Animal Shelter. So, if you guys know anybody or you yourself have any donations, please either donate them and tell them you heard it from us, or let Sherri know that you have donations and we will come to you and pick them up. We're flexible. So, whenever my manager is not a slave driver, I'll have plenty of time to pick up all that stuff. So just, let us know. So it's very, very important. I love that shelter, and it needs a lot of help. So, yeah. I'm trying to think what else. What else was there? There was something else. Oh, yes. So August is right around the corner, and it is July, so anything can go in July. Dan, don't ask, because I still have 575 words. I have not written anything. I have been so busy with work, my new promotion, so I've taken on a lot more responsibilities. My hours are changing. It's a nightmare. It's a mess. In good ways, but still, it's a mess. So I'll get to it. I have until November 1st, so I will get there. I promise. Oh, Melissa, good job. Oh, you don't work at Cumberland Farms anymore? I don't blame you. The whole building's bad news. But anyways, what the hell was I talking about? I forgot what I was going to talk about. Oh, my Lord. Does anybody know what I was just talking about? Oh, Lord. Well, that's good. Well, I hope it works out for you there, Missy. I really do. Berkshire Bank is a nice place to work for. So, yeah. August. Thank you, Alicia. So, August is coming up fast. So, and we have already started thinking about Halloween. I know October's a little ways away, but we like to be prepared. We like to get the ball rolling in people's heads, you know, and to think of some ideas that we can do for our Halloween show. We do it every year, whether it's a Halloween party, we're invited to Halloween houses, which I don't like, or being invited to something. I don't know. But we want to go big this year. And so if anyone has any ideas, just shout them out. Oh, that's pretty cool. I did a photo shoot once. Sherri made me do a photo shoot. It didn't go very well. Let's just put it that way. But anyways, so my makeup, I had this woman do my makeup, and it was because before the radio show, Sherri and I did a magazine. It was a teenage kind of type of magazine, so there was a lot of things in there for teenagers to do and what to do and a whole bunch of stuff. You can find it online. So it was called Teen Smudge Magazine, and I absolutely loved it. And we did a lot of photography, and teenagers would submit things to the magazine. So it was fun. So where am I going with this? Oh, yeah, the photo shoot. So anyways, so we were going to do a sci-fi spread in the magazine, and everybody knows I love science fiction. I'm a Star Trek fan. I like Battlestar Galactica. I only like Star Wars because I play Star Wars online, but whatever. Anyway, so she had this friend or somebody come over and do my makeup, you know, for the photo shoot. I mean, we had big screens and the lights, and because Sherri's a photographer, that's what she does, besides talk on the radio. And I don't know, you know, anything about, you know, doing up your whole whatever, and I had to get my hair done a certain way, and I had to be clean shaven, and of course the woman came in. I knew who she was, but she came in and, you know, she started doing my face and powdering and liquid this and liner this and whatever, and I'm like, okay, you know, whatever. I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to offend her, but I looked pretty bad. I looked dead, my face, like I was just a zombie. So I think I got rid of those pictures. There's some floating around somewhere, but anyways, we didn't end up doing the photo shoot because I absolutely said no. But yeah, so I don't do photo shoots anymore. But anyway, and then we started getting into this whole Blog Talk Radio thing with the magazine, and they were only 30-minute shows. Actually, no, they were an hour show, because at that point in time, an hour show was free. Unfortunately, it's not anymore. You only get 30 minutes for free. But anyway, so we started talking on air, and you can still listen to the shows. I'll have to post them. We were new at it. We didn't know what we were doing, but we did it for less than a year, I think, and then we kind of decided to split off and do separate things, and I started doing my own show. She still was doing the magazine show, so it kind of worked out, which I hope those have been deleted. But anyways, so yeah, that's where we're at. So anyways, ideas for October, for Halloween. That is one of our major things. I know a lot of people are asking for us to return to Salem. One person in particular I can think of is requesting it. Actually, no, she's not requesting it. She's demanding it, that we go. Because I was supposed to bring her, and I didn't bring her, and, oh, you said you'd bring me. You said we go down there. Yep. So, we might be doing that again this year. But still, we need something to do for Halloween. So get brainstorming, think of something, and, let us know what it is. So, Dan, great idea. The problem is I don't know any best-selling authors out here to do that. So that would be a wonderful idea. Book readings, I don't know if people would come. I don't know. It is a good idea, though. So I haven't thought of that. Okay, so I have to get this out of the way. So we have a sponsor for our show. What do you mean come and invite? Like, they're not going to see you unless you're going to come all the way to Massachusetts for Halloween, if that's what you mean. I'd love for you to come up here in costume and read. I thought you meant like in the area and have a party. That's what I was talking about. But anyways, so we have a sponsor for the show now for the rest of this month and August. I talked about it Tuesday. And I have to play the ad for that. So I'm going to play the ad and then come back and we'll talk some more. So I guess it's just like free talk tonight. Anybody can talk about anything or ask questions. So here we go for Zorpads. Check it out. Hey everyone, Brian here from the Brian and Sherri Show. Hey, do you or someone you know suffer from foot odor? Embarrassed to take your shoes off at a friend's house? Fed up with those products that just don't work and are costing you an arm and a leg? Well, worry no more. Introducing Zorpads. Zorpads are odor-eliminating shoe inserts made from NASA-tested technology. They stick in place and they make no mess, and they last up to 60 wears. And get this, they're only $5. So head to Zorpads.com and order your pair today. And if you're a listener of the show, you'll receive $1 off by using the promo code Brian and Sherri. So let's take care of that stinky feet problem by going to Zorpads.com and ordering your pads today. What can you lose besides the odor? So the moral of that is go to Zorpads.com and get your pads. They're $5, and what they're going to do is give you $1 off for listening to our show. So they're going to come to $4. You can't lose. So just try them out. Buy them for somebody. Buy them for yourself. So I bought a pair. And then they were nice enough to refund my money because I told them that I was going to try them out. So the promo code to get your dollar off when you go on to zorpads.com, it's going to be Brian and Sherri. All lowercase, all uppercase, it does not matter, just as long as you put that in there. Which, by the way, I need to check to see if that's working, because before it wasn't working, and I don't know why. So let's look. That way people can get their dollar off. I think this is going to be an amazing product. I can't wait to get my pads. I'm just going to try it and see what happens, because I'm on my feet, for 8 hours a day. So, it gets pretty hot. All right, so let's see here. Purchase. See what happens. It works. Look at that. It says Brian and Sherri Show podcast ad, and it removed $1. So it works. So for $4, you can't go wrong. I mean, it's pretty cool. So make sure that you type that code in. So it's Brian and Sherri. So I'll make sure to post a link on our Facebook page. So, but that's pretty cool. I get my own promo code, which is not the first time. So please check them out. It's a new company. It's literally brand new. It's a startup company. So they're going to go far. They're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, all at Zorpads. So make sure you follow them or like them on Facebook. Let them know you have their product when it finally gets to you. And if you like it or not, leave them a message. Let them know. But make sure you tell them that you heard it from me. Well, the show, I should say. And Dan, when we figure out when our show is going to be, I will definitely give you those dates. It would be very cool for you to come up here and visit. And maybe even meet my boss, Alicia, that's being written into your book. So, and hopefully dies. All right. And also, speaking of books, make sure that you're telling friends, family, coworkers, strangers on the street, people in the drive-thru window after you get your McChicken from McDonald's, whatever, about the books from our show, from our last author challenge. So you can now get all three books in one from the last author challenge. And Dan, I can't remember how much this was. It was I think it was $5.99 for this. $5.99 for 3 books, which is pretty cool. And it's in paperback. And this is Daniel's cover, by the way. Thanks to Daniel, we actually have this book, which is pretty cool. My face has never been on a book before. That's pretty neat. So, like I said, this is all 3 books. This is Daniel Payton's The Winter Wizard. This is Sylvia Schultz's September 26th. And R.E. Fisher's After the Whatever It Was. I love that title. So make sure you buy it. It's on Amazon. Just type in Fantastic Stories or Daniel Payton, and it'll pop up. So make sure you get it. If you don't want all 3, you can always get just the one. This is the other book that's in print, The Winter Wizard by Daniel Payton. Make sure you buy this one. If you don't want all 3, I don't know why you wouldn't want all 3, but there it is too. If you want the digital versions, you might want to wait, folks, because starting next Tuesday, I'm throwing a special out there. So all of our stories on digital version will be 99 cents on Amazon starting Tuesday. So look out for that. If you already bought it, I'm sorry. Oh well, deal with it. So make sure you grab those. It's very, very important. because this here, buying these, helps the show. It keeps our show going. Our show is very expensive. The production, my crew, see? Oh, all these people around me. You got to pay for it, right? Right. So, yeah, make sure you grab those books. Oh, Alicia. Sometimes I just don't know about you. All right, Alicia. So, Amazon.com. And if you type in Brian Sherri Show, I believe that's what it is. Oh, look, there's my books. Huh. Would you look at that? So when you type in Brian Sherri Show in Amazon in the search, Sylvia Schultz's book comes up, and after the whatever it was comes up. Daniel Payton's, for some reason, does not show up on ours because I think he did it himself. So you have to type in Daniel Payton or The Winter Wizard, and it will show up. So yeah. But they're there. So yeah. So make sure you buy them. What do you mean promotion anywhere? What does that mean, anywhere? I'm just going to make the digital versions 99 cents. That's it. And it's only going to last until that next Friday. That's it. So from Tuesday to Friday, they're going to be 99 cents. Get people out there, get people buying them. So, I mean, right now they're only $1.99. So if people just want to spend the dollar more and just buy it now, you can do that too. I don't know what you mean. But yeah, they're there. Okay. So that takes care of that. So yeah. Also, people need to think of something for our upcoming road trips that we need to take before fall. So I know a couple of people put some suggestions out there for us to go to like Yankee Candle and Deerfield or back to Salem. Apple picking, I know that's going to be coming up fairly soon. So people just need to keep an eye out for something interesting for us to do or talk about. So yeah. Everyone's still with me? I lost a lot of people. I went from 11 to like 4. Interesting. Oh my God, I'm live on... I am live on there. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't actually think he did that. Well, hello to the Comic Mafia. That's pretty cool. I'm on your page. I can see myself. That's pretty cool. See, that's what it's all about. People sharing the video or playing it on other pages or whatever. That's pretty freaking cool. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. But anyways. Oh, I do not. I am not affiliated with any book blogs, or anything. I know that Alicia, Wendy, your friend Wendy. I think I'm part of Iowa Books or something. I can't remember what it was. So, I mean, obviously we're going to post it all over the place to let everybody know that, it's going to be 99 cents. Don't you worry, Dan. It will be posted. But if you want to post it, you can do that too. Question, Joe. I was just wondering, I'm snooping Facebook. I was just wondering what your Facebook, what do you call that? Cover photo is. Looks very interesting. Wow. Shit. But anyways. Anything going on tonight? Anyone doing anything tonight? It's Fridays. You've got to be doing something. It's probably why a lot of people aren't listening to my show. But that's all right. So. Anyone? Anyone at all? Oh, Germany. Oh, I've never been to Germany. Oh, wow. Well, it's an interesting photo, to say the least. Yeah. So, yeah. Dan, I knew you would be there. And Dan, how are you coming along with The Winter Wizard 2? I'm kind of curious. As everyone knows, as I've already pointed it out, Daniel wrote in the first author challenge, The Winter Wizard, and now he is currently working on The Winter Wizard 2 for the author challenge. And of course, Sherri and I are still characters in the book, but he has done something creative. He has added other authors that were in the challenge into the story. So we have Sylvia in there, and we have R.E. Fisher in the book now. And for some odd reason, my boss ends up in the book. I don't know how that happened, but whatever. We'll see what happens, but I'm just curious. I mean, I don't want a lot of information, only because I want to be surprised. Alicia, did I ever tell you about the author challenge? Like the first one that we had? Because they're really good books. I don't know if I ever told you. Oh my goodness. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, well, I probably didn't really know you at that time when it was happening. So Sherri and I came up with an author challenge because one of our guests that came onto the show that lived in France. No, I'm sorry, California. She heard the name of our show, the Brian and Sherri Show, and she says, Brian and Sherri. She goes, you guys sound like detectives or something. So my brain started going around, and I thought of this whole author challenge where authors could write us into their books, Sherri and I, as like the main characters, and I thought it would be pretty cool. So of course I collaborated with Daniel here, and he came up with some suggestions on the rules and how much they should write and how we should do it and whatever. So then we came up with they had 30 days to write up at least 15,000 words. And it would be considered a short story. And but Sherri and I are the main characters in these 3 books, and they're very, very interesting, every single one of them. We could not die. We had to stay alive, and we could be anything. I was hoping at least one of those books would be in space, but it didn't turn out that way, which is okay, because the books that we got, turned out very well. So, and that's how we ended up with this. So with Dan, we're going to visit him, and something happens, and there's Ice Queen and little fairies all over the place, and of course Sherri saves the day. I end up, defeating the evil queen, blah 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 blah, and it was very exciting. And then with Sylvia's book, because she writes paranormal stuff, like ghosts and all that stuff, we go to visit her. So it seems like every book, well, at least 2 of them, we're in a car traveling. So we go and visit her, and then something happens there. The night before, we're supposed to go and do a tour of the Bowen building up in Peoria State Hospital in Chicago. And some things are funny, but I mean, they're very well written. So I was very happy with them. And then R.E. Fisher's book, After the Whatever It Was, he's more of a fantasy, science fiction kind of a guy. I think more fantasy, than anything. But another world appears in the sky, and like all of a sudden all these people from the different world are transported to our planet, and it's just chaos, and there's creatures and vampires and goblins and dragons and mages. Is that what they're called? Mages or whatever. So Sherri and I are like escaping to Maine from Adams, and we owned a local tavern or whatever it was. So it was pretty funny. It was a good story. So you're definitely going to have to read them. So most definitely. And the only way people know that it's us in the book is if we tell you, or the author tells you that, main characters, that's the guys from the show. So it's pretty cool. I've never been written in a book before. Well, it's not like The Walking Dead. It's more, there's no like zombies or like dead people walking around, but it's, I don't know you'll have to read it. So you definitely have to read it. I will have to give you a copy of this book for you to read. So anyways, oh my God, what time are we looking at here? I have completely lost track. We have 16 minutes left to this wonderful show that we're having. I'm meeting so many different people, like Joe, and I think his name was William. Was it William? I can't remember now. All these other people are starting to come on and watch the show and be part of it, which I absolutely love. So thank you, Dan, for spreading the word about our show and bringing all these people to us to watch it. I don't even know where I am at. Where am I going? There we are. And I'm being streamed on the Comic Mafia's page on Facebook, which is pretty cool. So, hello to them again. Timothy Hart just liked our show and posted it. There I am. Look at that. That's pretty freaking sweet. Joe says, I have 2 first names. Oh, you do? Oh. I'm trying to exactly learn what the Comic Mafia actually is. I don't know if it's comic books or whatever. Unfortunately, Joe, until I'm friends with you, I can't see any of your information. So I did not know you had 2 names. But the Comic Mafia, if they've been watching the show since the beginning, they should obviously know now about the author challenge. But what I will do is I will share a link to their page, giving them the information. So, good idea there, Dan. I don't know what the hell I would do without you. Oh my lord. Seriously, is that really you? Oh. Haha, you're funny, Joe. Good lord. Okay, back to my own profile now. Oh. Anyways. Oh lord. Well, I'm really bummed that Sherri was not able to do a show with us. But that's okay. She's busy taking care of her grandchildren, so that's why she wasn't on today. So, who? Who's who? Oh, nothing. I really didn't mean to say that out loud. So, pay no attention to me. But anyways. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that she will be joining us Tuesday. And then next week there will be a Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday show. So we're safe to do a show. 3 of them next week. So... And I think next week is the last 3 shows of... No, it's not. I take that back. Is it? Before August? Oh, it is. Uh-oh. So the first will be our first show on Spreaker. So I hope that goes very well. It's going to be a new experience. I've never used Spreaker before. So, and of course we're keeping Facebook Live. So, yeah. What's a good place to visit with family? What are you talking about? If you're going, you're probably talking about around here, but if I was to go somewhere, I would be going to Tennessee, folks. Oh, yes, sirree. That's where I would be going. So. I'll have to talk to you tomorrow, Alicia, because I really don't know. Disney World? Disney Ward? Tennessee? You don't know what's there? Oh my God. I can't tell you on air what's there, but I can tell you that Daniel Payton is there. Dollywood is there, the theme park for Dolly Parton, which I have to go to before I die, or before she croaks, and other places and people. Or you could go to Connecticut. There's lots to do in Connecticut. That's where I'm from. I love Connecticut. So, Mystic Aquarium, and there's all these shows going on. My Red Bull guy lives in Connecticut. Anyways, so there you go. I would love to go to all of those listed. I would love to go to Tennessee. One of these days, I will go to Tennessee. Definitely. So. Panther Creek. That's the park where our story begins in The Winter Wizard, I believe. So yeah, but anyways. All right. I'm pretty much done. I don't want to talk anymore. I'm talked out. So everyone, make sure that you go to our Facebook page. I put the link for the Podcast Awards. Sign up and vote for our show. Or else. So, and if you're looking for a place to go to Tennessee. That's pretty much it. So, all right. We just have a couple of minutes left. Don't forget Zorpads.com. Odor eliminating shoe pads for only $5 for all our listeners. You get $1 off. Make sure you use the promo code. So, I think I'm done. I don't want to talk anymore. See? What a great idea, Dan. Why didn't I think of that? I mean, I could kill them off in my book, too. Oh, my God. There's so many people I want to kill in my book. That's bad to even think about. So, that was very bad. So, well, I hope that everyone has a wonderful weekend. I know that I won't. Well, except for tomorrow. But Sunday starts my ugly schedule. But on the brighter side, we have 3 shows next week. So make sure you pay attention. It'll be the last 3 shows of Blog Talk Radio until we do the whole switcheroo for the 1st of August. I'll be posting that information when we make the switch on our Facebook page. So that way everyone knows not to listen to us through Blog Talk Radio anymore. So I'll take author, Daniel, of course. Yes. And I just, even though I've already mentioned them, Zorpads, I just want to give them a thank you for sponsoring us. So that's pretty cool. All right, everyone. Why is it that people always come on when I'm leaving? I'm trying to leave, Dacia Yee, and you just had to come on at the last minute. All right, you got 5 minutes. I got 5 minutes then. Dacia, I got to stop by your house at some point only because I still have your bowl. Oh, you're camping still? Huh. Yeah, your kitchen bowl. You know, a plate and a bowl you gave the cupcakes to me in? Yes, I got to give it back to you when you're finally home. Yep. I got to give it back to you. It's been sitting on my dining room table forever. That's like 5 days. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 days! And I'll be working 7 days straight, I think. I don't know, I haven't seen my schedule yet, but I think I am. But I'm all mornings. So, I'm going to be really exhausted. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm going to be so tired. I can just see it now. But I'll get her back when I'm gone for 2 weeks. So that's all right. Revenge is coming, my lovely boss. I am the assistant manager now. Yay! That was my promotion. Yay! A job I've done before, but not for this company. So, yes, I am the assistant manager. Yep. Very excited, as you can tell. All right, now we're winding down. Okay, so. No, well, that's too bad. We just hired somebody. See, you lost your chance. All right, but anyways. Thank you, everyone, for watching and listening to the radio show. So, special shout out to the Comic Mafia. Thanks to him for putting our video on their page. And for meeting Joe William. Thank you for watching. Thank you, Dan, for telling him about us. Don't forget to visit our Facebook page, which, for those of listening, is facebook.com/Brian.Sherri-Show. You can also head to our website by going to www.briansherrishow.com. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at Bri_Sherri. We're also on Instagram at Bri_Sherri-Show. And that's pretty much it. So Shut up. I will see you all Tuesday for Tuesday's show. So, and hopefully Sherri will be back, and she'll have a show with us. So, Joe, you have a reason now. So, no excuses now. Okay, that is it. So, good night. Have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And we will all talk to you on Friday. Goodbye. Share this video. Like this video. Tell your friends, family, pen pals. I don't know. Anybody. Yay. It's like fireworks. I love it. All right, goodbye, everyone. Have a great night.
Thanks a lot for listening to this episode of The Brian and Sherri Show with your hosts, Brian and Sherri, online at briansherrishow.com and on facebook.com/brian.sherrishow. See you on the next episode of The Brian and Sherri Show.
When I grow up, I want to make a pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni at the nation's best price, $6. It's going to be the best pizza ever.
Sorry, kid. It's been done. Introducing the new Little Caesars Extra Most Bestest Pizza. A large pizza with the most cheese and the most pepperoni at the nation's best price.
But my mom said...
Shh! This much cheese and pepperoni is what dreams are made of. Come get a large, hot and ready Extra Most Bestest Pizza for just $6, only at Little Caesars.
Pizza, pizza.
At participating locations plus tax.